Yo, who put this thing together, baby? Nick did. Go grab a glass, let's have a blast, we finna kick it. Oh, what your people tryna ride? Well, they can kick it too. Man, we just basking in the vibe, you know how Nikki do. Whether it's morning or the evening, even afternoon, drop in, it's always poppin' in Nikki's champagne room. Whether it's morning or the evening, even afternoon, drop in, it's always poppin' in Nikki's champagne room. Nikki's champagne in Nikki's champagne room. Nikki's champagne in Nikki's champagne room. Nikki's champagne in Nikki's champagne room. Nikki's champagne. Welcome to Nikki's champagne.
Welcome back where it's always poppin', and you know where that is, Nikki's Champagne Room. And today I'd like to introduce you to my special guest, Miss Antoinette Andrew. What's up, Antoinette, girl? Welcome to Nikki's Champagne Room.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So nice to have you. So we are here today to talk about your business. I'm so excited. I'm a customer. Yes. And just tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, my name is Antoinette Andrews. I own a waxing salon. We specialize pretty much in Brazilians for men and women. We do full body waxing and spray tans and specialize in eyebrows. I'm a mother of 3 and I have 3 granddaughters.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what is the name of your business?
The Dollhouse.
The Dollhouse. I like the Dollhouse. That's a good name. Because you get a lot of dolls, right?
I do.
And they all in the house?
They are.
Like
all in the house.
They all in the house. So how long have you been doing this? How long have you had your business?
I've had my business probably about 5 years now. But I've been doing it approximately about 10 years now.
Okay. So were you working in another shop and then before you started your own, or?
Yes. I worked for famous European Wax Center.
Okay.
But before them, I worked at a spa.
Okay.
And started there. And before that, I was a stay-at-home mom and went through a divorce.
Yes, I mean I knew you then. Yeah. I've been knowing her for a while. It's been some years. It's been over. I could safely say over 10 years I've known you. Yes,
it's been a good 15. About 15 because Jaden, she wasn't even 1 yet.
No, she wasn't.
And she's 15 now.
Oh, so, Lord.
Yeah.
These babies getting older. For that one, I'm going to need a little sip.
Yeah.
Well, the baby's getting old. But they getting older, but we getting younger, girl. I'm just saying, we getting younger. So, what made you go out on your own?
I started looking at numbers that I was making for European, and the requests, how my books were so full and people could not get in to see me. And then I met Ty.
Oh, yes.
And Ty was like, Antoinette, it's really hard to get in to see you. Like, you should go on your own. And I was like, yeah, I would love to. Just scared. She's like, why don't you just do it? Just do it. What do you got to lose? And then I knew that God had more in store for me, right? So with Ty's help, I opened an LLC and stepped out.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And if you don't remember, I had Ty on here a couple weeks ago talking about estate planning and stuff, and then we were also talking about the Tyler experience. So actually, here's another customer of the Tyler experience who she likes to encourage people to build their business. And she helped me with my LLC, and she's just an encourager. So I'm so glad that you have that opportunity. It's so funny how you met her. I guess, did you meet her through European Wax? She was a customer of yours, but then I knew her through a different setting, but then we knew each other because through IPW.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I know her already.
Yeah, I know her. Yeah, I was like, hey, I know her.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is I know her through my ex-husband.
I know.
That's how I met you.
I know. But I appreciate him though. I do appreciate him because when I was as a single parent with those electricity problems I had, he worked it out for me. So shout out to ex, this time shout out. No, just joking. So what made you want to get into this industry? Because basically it is the beauty industry. You're beautiful.
Yes. Thank you.
And so you really, you could have chose to do makeup, esthetician as in the face, like doing
Mm-hmm.
facials. I don't know if you offer those type of services, but really with the waxing, what made you want to do that?
Well, it's funny because being a stay-at-home mom, well, gosh, since I can remember, my sister and I were just talking about it today, actually.
Mm-hmm.
She was telling my daughter, because I was getting ready to come here, and she goes, gosh, your mom puts on makeup so easy. She's always, since we were young, always been able to put on makeup, do her hair like in these styles, and always doing different stuff. And so at the time that I had my daughter, she used to tell me, you should become an esthetician.
Mm-hmm.
You would be a great esthetician. But I liked makeup, so I always did makeup for proms.
Nice.
And did people's makeup just because.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, you really need to go to esthetician school, because my sister's an esthetician.
Okay.
And she was like, you would be so good at it. And then so time passed. Then I went through a divorce, or before the divorce, I was like, I need to do something
Mm-hmm.
for myself. I decided, do you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to
Yes.
become an esthetician. So went to school, became an esthetician while I was going through my divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went full force. And I realized when you go to school to be an esthetician, you don't realize what's out there in the real world of the beauty industry.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many avenues. And for me, waxing was my avenue. I like the in and out. It's quick,
Mm-hmm.
and I know how to make somebody feel comfortable, because you're very vulnerable, whether it be a man or a woman.
Let me tell you, I'm going to take a little sip on that one because I remember my first time, and I was like, okay, girl. I'm nervous, okay? I wasn't shy. I just was like, I was scared of pain, what I thought the pain would be. And I just want to tell you, and I want to tell everybody here, that you made me feel so comfortable. And you were just so, and we were talking. It's just so funny when, and I know you do this all the time with all of your customers, just having a conversation. And we're like the most vulnerable point,
Yeah.
Because you're naked,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
and you're exposed, and it just seemed like you're there with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? It just seemed like you're there with you. So I just love it.
That's my whole point, is to make somebody feel as comfortable as I can and distract them from, I'm about to pull your hair out,
Mhm.
and it's going to sting, especially first timers. It's
Right.
always a challenge, but you always want them to have the best experience. I get people that come in all the time and they're like, wow, it really wasn't that bad.
Mm-mm.
The first thing I say to people is, get out your head.
Mm-hmm.
Get out your head.
Because I was definitely in mine, shaking legs.
Mhm, yeah.
I'm shaking. It was so funny, and it wasn't painful.
Yeah.
I was so surprised, and then, no matter what, I have to get out my head because every time I go, I'm still scared. But then when I get there, then I'm fine. It just, it doesn't hurt. I have to remember, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
yes, you're wonderful.
Yeah.
And also, but I wanted to share also, where are you located? Because I don't want to forget that.
I am in Fontana, California, off of Foothill and between Cherry
Yes.
and Citrus. So,
Right down from
Winco.
Winco.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so what else do you plan to do within the beauty industry? What else do you want to do with this? Because you have great customers, you have awesome staff. So what else do you plan to do? What's your next step?
I would really like to teach, and because I know I'm good at what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I have very, very loyal. When I tell you I have loyal clients that have been with me probably almost 10 years. I've actually had the pleasure of I'm starting to see a lot of my clients that were in high school. Now they're in college. They graduated college, and now they're becoming parents themselves.
Wow. Yes.
So for me, I'm like, wow, you've been with me forever. And they're becoming moms,
Mm-hmm.
married. And
one day you're gonna be doing their girls.
yeah, really.
I mean, really.
Yeah. And the thing is that I take pride in what I do.
Yes.
It's not easy for somebody to open their legs to you,
Mm-hmm.
whether it be a man or a woman. It isn't easy for them. So you gotta have that personality and that kind of motherly instinct to make them, the vibe,
Right.
Hey, it's
Yes.
gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe.
Yes.
But I also take the pride in, if I do decide to go that route, because I've even been told by the waxing company, I had the wax that I use, they have my representative, she goes, man, Antoinette, you buy a lot of wax, you should think about teaching. I do think about it, but because I take pride in what I do right now, there's a big thing going on where people are teaching, and they teach people who aren't licensed.
Okay, yes.
And for me, sanitation is everything.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make sure that they follow. I went to school.
Right.
So you should go to school too.
Exactly.
I'm not going to teach you my trade if you're not going to put in the effort to go to school just like I did. Be
Mm-hmm.
licensed. So for me, if I teach, it's going to be to license estheticians or cosmetologists.
Okay, I like that. But that would expand their ability to be able to service their customers in additional ways.
Yes.
And then you will have that opportunity to share all your secrets.
Yes, because I do have secrets.
Share all your secrets.
I do have them.
And then but one thing I'd like, when your representative said that you should, teach, have you ever thought about making your own wax?
I actually have. I need to find a manufacturing company that is willing to work with me, because I've been doing this so long. Like, I know what is a good wax.
Yes.
I've tried different waxes, and I have stuck with this one wax because it is gentle on the skin. But I would love to make my own. But my own product too. There's other products out there that I recently researched some products, and I was actually going to order them to come into my shop. But I look at ingredients, and one of the first ingredients was coconut oil. And if you're an esthetician, coconut oil is like one of the no-nos,
right?
Because it's very congesting to the skin. And I was,
and you would think that it would be good,
yeah,
because people promote coconut oil for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's new to me.
Yeah. It's very congesting to the skin. So I was wowed with, wow, this product's doing really well, but their first ingredient is coconut. So I couldn't, for my sake and what I take pride in, I didn't want to bring in something that coconut oil is not accepted. Yeah. So,
well, I'm just going to throw it out there. Anybody know anyone like, was it chemistry, biochemistry, anything to help you with this?
Appreciate it.
Reach out, because this would be a nice collaboration, because I really would like to see your beautiful face on the wax.
Thank you.
On the wax bottle.
Yeah, I would love that.
I think that'd be great. And so, let's see, what else? Anything else you want to share? Anything else you want to talk about?
Well, I plan on expanding. Actually, doing in what I do. I was going through a divorce, like I said, and I do well for myself. I'm very proud of that. I'm able to take care of my family, but not only did it expand, my daughter she was going to school to be a nurse, and she became a mom and decided, I'm going to become an esthetician.
That's nice.
And now we work together, and our second shop is going to be hers, and we're going to move on.
I like that. That's family generational wealth.
Yes.
That's what we need to do.
Absolutely.
I'm so proud of her. That's going to be awesome. And it's going to be local still, or where are you thinking?
So she lives in West Covina.
Okay, so out that way.
We're looking closer to that area.
Yes.
Because there's not too many waxing salons over there. They're, of course, European Wax Center. But my daughter's good. She's a great waxer. when I tell you she has an eye for I thought I had an eye for eyebrows, because not everybody has an eye to shape and create a brow.
Right.
And this girl could create a brow.
She can do it, huh? I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to go back a little bit, because I always ask little extra questions. So I noticed you said, and I mean, I didn't know this, but you said men and women. So do you get a lot of male clients?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Tell me about this.
Well,
I'm just curious.
There is a lot of men that wax. They do, we call it the manzillion.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of men are hesitant to do it because they think that's for women.
Right.
Men aren't supposed to do that. But I have to tell you, men out there and women out there, the experience of both women, you know what it's like.
Yes.
When you get waxed, it's as smooth as a baby's butt. And if your man is waxed too, I mean, the intimacy, it only makes it greater.
Exactly.
So, and honestly, I've learned from my male clients that when they are waxed, and this is kind of off the subject, but when they are waxed, intimacy wise, they, for a few weeks, because you take all the dead skin off, they feel more pleasure.
I might have to call you up for two appointments.
I've learned this from my male clients.
Yes. So men out there, do not be shy. Go ahead and get your what is it, maxillion?
Manzillion.
Oh, manzillion.
Manzillion.
Like maxillion.
Manzillion.
And all they had just a little champagne. So manzillion. So that is awesome. So I'm glad that I mentioned that. So please, come, and your information will be right here, embedded on the, where people can just click on and make an appointment with you. Men and women, do not be shy. She's located in Fontana. You're open.
We are open Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're closed Sundays.
You get a day off, huh? I like it.
Yeah, I do. A family day, and Wednesdays are technically not a day off. Because I have to buy product and all that stuff.
And then you came here, so thank you.
And then I came here.
So thank you, Antoinette, for joining us.
Thank
Nikki
you.
Champagne Room, where it's always poppin'.
Yes.
Always poppin'.
Always.
And if you need more information, please look in my comments.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.